What's going on, guys? JS Power here, and welcome back to Warframe on PC. I'm super excited today because today we're going to be tackling the plains of Eidolon. I have to basically do the plains of Eidolon before we can go into the rest of the Earth missions and go to Mars later on down the line. But I want to tackle the rest of the plains of Eidolon and hopefully do a bounty in there for you guys for the gameplay today. But before we do that, if you guys can notice, I do have a mastery rank up here ready to go, mastery rank up 2, and we're going to take that test real quick before we get started. So let us do that. There we go, master rank 2. All right, we get a 1,000 plus daily standing limit, 50 void traces, 1 base mod capacity, and a loadout slot. I'll take it. Perfect. Alrighty. I believe this one is either melee or secondary. It's probably secondary. I don't remember.
Prove your ability with a
Sidearm. Yep. It's secondary. All right. Not a problem. Not a problem indeed. Bring it. Where are you? Hi. You're dead. Oh. Hi. You're dead. You're dead.
Ready yourself.
Ready myself. I'm already ready. Bring it on. Dead. It's so weird not to be able to press the melee button. There we go.
Again.
Again? Alright. Did you just curse at me? Mind your profanity! Alright. There we go. We got that done. Oh, we got enemies over here. Not anymore! Bye-bye. Just click on the enemy. That's all you gotta do. And we're done. And we're done. That's all she wrote. The first 5 master ranks are pretty easy.
This test is now complete.
Yeah, the first 5 are pretty easy. No big deal. And you have to have at least 5, master rank 5 in order to unlock all the planets and complete the story. So, master rank 2 unlocks trading too and public service. You can't really trade any at all until you hit master rank 2 as well. So we just unlock trading, and there we go. Silver initiate rank, and that should be that. So now what I want to do is I want to basically go into the plains of Eidolon. So before we do that, we have to go to the Cetus marketplace, which right now it's night in 42 minutes. All right, so we got time to do bounties. We're just gonna go to a comm server for now. Oh, here we go, and I'll see you guys when we get there. Alrighty, here we go. First time in Cetus. Get this beautiful cutscene. Little creepy bug thing. It's got a gyrating back end. Ugh. It is beautiful though. Look at those wings. There we are. Oh yes. Yes. Really excited. It's kind of interesting that the Orcan structures are made of looks like they're made of living tissue, which is always so interesting to me. Personally. Oh yep. It's been a while since I've seen this cutscene because you only get this cutscene the first time you enter. Just a nice little piece of introduction to it. You guys working hard or hardly working? Kids are playing. The sun is shining. Perfect. Oh yeah, that's what you want to see. Kids pretending to shoot each other. Gotta train them young. And here we are. Cetus. I think my favorite intro to an open world is definitely Fortuna. That song is just absolutely gorgeous. But this one's not bad either. This one's definitely not bad. Ostron Reclamation. Here we are. Pilot 1 coming in for landing. Over. And Zabadabop. And here we are. All right, welcome to the Cetus Marketplace. For any new first-timer players, this is going to be interesting. It looks like I'm getting a slight bit of frame drops. Am I? Let me check. I put this thing down at the bottom. Yeah, look at that. It dropped down to 70s. We're averaging 60 to 70s in there. Yeah, Cetus definitely takes a lot of your frames. But we'll see if it holds steady if I need to lower something. Hopefully not. The computer is pretty nice. It's not really the biggest thing in the world, but it is definitely not a bad computer at all either. So far, it's been holding pretty well. Definitely, looks like you're dropping a little bit here. Okay, so this guy right here, He's gonna be the guy that you come to when you trap animals.
With a certain individual on Venus. Be well.
Yeah. So basically, this guy, when you capture animals in Cetus, you can earn reputation and also unlock new stuff in his loadouts. You can also buy pets for your ship in here too, which is really nice, and custom stuff for your pets. Well, we haven't got to the Kubros and Kavats yet because we haven't done any of that mission yet. But yeah, you can also build your own. You can also build your own sword. They call them Zaws. So yeah, it's pretty badass. We got him over here to this little guy here, my best friend here. Sells you masks and all sorts of seasonal items. It's pretty cool. They unlock more as you progress. And then over here is the guy we're wanting to talk to. There's more to show, but this guy's what we're looking for right now. And his name is Kanzu. He's basically the bounty manager here in Cetus. Here you can rank up your standing and basically, oh, this looks different than I remember. It definitely changed it. So yeah, basically when you get up to this amount here, by completing bounties or doing things in the plains, you can rank up by turning in certain things like this stuff. And then the more you rank up, the more stuff you unlock and the more stuff you can do, which is always good. But first things first, we do have to do something for him, I remember correctly. So, want to do a bounty. Prove yourself.
First.
Yeah, this is the entry level.
One more off the docket. Hop to.
So yep, we're gonna start this prove yourself mission, and that should help that.
Near Bossman's been giving us no end of trouble. You're my go-to tenor.
Oh, am I? Thank you. I will make him go away. So yep, basically you enter this, and you prove yourself to the people, and then you rank up and unlock new stuff. It's pretty much just another thing to do in the game. It's really awesome. It definitely adds another flavor to the game than just going around completing missions on planets, and it's fun. It's definitely really fun. Question is, how long is the loading times? Oh, it's definitely faster than PS4 for sure. That was actually not that bad. But yeah, here we are. We're just going to go in here and...
The plains of Eidolon. The site of an historic battle between the Orichan and a great sentient.
Yep.
These plains are a vast graveyard of the sentients who attacked the tower long ago. If local legends are true, you do not want to be out here at night.
Yeah, that's the thing too. This has a day and night cycle, and at night, we're going to need this. There we go. At nighttime, oh, we're dropping some frames here. I definitely need to make some changes to that. My computer can handle it pretty well, but the planes definitely like to take up a lot of your resources, for sure. But yeah, at nighttime, the big beasties come out, and there's stuff and it's basically in-game stuff comes out, and you aren't able really to do anything with it until later in the game. So for those who are new to the game, I would recommend staying away from the planes at nighttime. So definitely do that. Get rid of this. Thank you. Don't want to get hit. Just kill him. And we're gonna, on the plains of Eidolon, you can also come across these canisters, which usually have materials or resources inside of them you can collect. Very useful stuff. So prove yourself. I don't remember exactly what we're supposed to do in this mission. If anything at all. Oh, I just fell in the water. Yeah, you can't touch the water, by the way. It's not very good. So, don't touch the water. But yeah, I don't remember exactly if we're supposed to do anything or just come out here. Is it just like come out here and prove yourself that you can survive? I forget. Return. Oh yeah, see there. Return to see this. Literally, it was just come in here and mess around a bit, and then that was pretty much the bounty. But we're gonna come in here and grab some stuff real quick. Yeah. In the plains of Eidolon, you can also fish. Oh, I'm gonna need that. There's one. We're gonna need those. You can fish. You can do missions, and you can hunt animals and turn them in for resources or reputation. You can do all that stuff. It's pretty fun. Again, adds an entirely new flavor to the game. And if you play Fortuna and unlock the Arcwing, you can get a K drive and an Arcwing, which allows you to fly around and then have faster modes of transportation in this open world. So if I pull up the map here, that's not the map. There's the map. As you can see, it is pretty decently sized. So yeah, we're going to be very careful. Get you. We're probably not fit to do any bounties yet. We don't have a lot of good mods and stuff. Later on, we will basically be able to do a lot more bounties and rank up. And I plan on doing live streams for the reputation here. But for now, it's good just to sit here. The higher the bounties you go, the bigger the rewards, but the harder the enemies, of course. It's fun. We'll get into all that stuff later in the game, but yeah, pretty much Cetus is that. If you want to know where you turn in your fish and you can mine, yeah, as I said before, you can fish and mine and trap animals. But if you would like to do that, they're wanting to leave, so I'm going to head out. If you're wanting to do that, you have to visit a couple of the people in Cetus Marketplace and collect a few items that you're going to need to do that. But we're going to go ahead and head back here. I'm coming. Because these guys want to enter in. As you guys see, it's basically a full public space. And that's really good. Allows you to take on with your friends. If you have friends, you can invite them as well. We're going to need Kronkel, we're going to need Circus, and we're going to need Erudite. We're going to need all that because it's going to help us build the Arcane Launcher. We're going to definitely need that in the future. So yeah, now that we return and see this, we're just going to... Oh boy. There goes the frames again. Let's talk to here. Now, let me see here.
First. Head out on the plains and show me what you can do.
They said just return to Cetus. I guess
Picky.
I have to remember how that works. But before we do that, let me just show you guys something here. So as you guys see, if we come over here in the back of the Cetus Marketplace, we have this guy you can talk to, and this guy basically
if you want to draw
is your
cliff face,
mining guy. You're gonna need at least 500 reputation to grab some of this stuff. And as you can see, the higher you go, the more stuff you unlock, and the more blueprints you can own. You'll definitely want to grab the mining lasers. You'll also want to grab the blueprints for the gems. You're gonna need those. They're impaired. You're definitely gonna need those. You don't need these stuff. This is all decorations and extras content down here. You will not need any of this. This is just stuff that can decorate your ship with, but you will need all the mining tools and blueprints for that. Of course, yes, you can see it costs the standing, the XP for the map. So yeah, if you get to 5,000, you can rank up, but you can also use that XP to spend on the items in the world, which is again, that's the mining guy. The fish woman is over here. If you want to go fishing, you can come over here and grab yourself. Ooh, there we go.
And Fisher Highlook is your one-stop shop.
Yeah, thanks.
Swazdula, stranger.
She's gonna talk. You can buy baits, dyes that let you see the fish in the water better, and then of course different fishing spears that each provide a better advantage, unlock new stuff again. It's pretty much the same thing, but fishing. And then I already showed you the animal trader, but yeah, that's pretty much Cetus Marketplace. It's very fun. But before, let's figure out this bounty here. It's been forever since I've done this one because I did it like so long ago. But let us go ahead and talk to Kanzu here and prove ourselves.
All right, chop chop.
So you see this, prove yourself. All right, enter the plains. We're gonna do that.
No end of trouble.
All right.
You're my go-to Tenno. Make him go away. Yeah?
All right, we're gonna make him go away. No problem. I think we might have glitched just due to the fact that we entered a lobby, and they might have finished it already or something. But let us see what happens now that we're heading to plains. All right, here we go. Loading in. Weapons out. Oh yeah, look, see that? There we go. Now I just need to come over here to that marker. There we go. Now it's working. All right, so now we're gonna go over here. As you can see, I don't have a way to get there fastly, but again, later on we'll get unlocked vehicles we can use. Very cool vehicles, I might add, to do this.
Another mass of enemies. Take the fight to them.
No problem, Lotus. Will do. All right, we did that. And as you see,
then I remember what's been done to us, and I'm at peace.
we gained 200 standing and 15 erudite for the reward. Thank you very much. So yeah, now we return to Cetus. Yeah, they had already completed it, which is why we didn't get the rewards for it. But yeah, basically you had to do a mission, complete the mission, gain rewards, gain standing, and you can use that to buy and rank up. And pretty much that's Plains of Eidolon for you. But they've already completed it, so we're going to return to Cetus and hope that counted for us. It's a simple mission, the first one. You just kind of, oops. You kind of just kill enemies and do stuff like that. Plenty of stuff to do here. There we go. The door should be right here. Alright, we're gonna return. Waiting for other players. I'm not gonna wait, so I'm gonna leave squad. It shouldn't affect our progress. I just want to get. It's just gonna make it so that way we can leave, unless they changed it. All right, so let's see here. Post-migration in progress. All right. We might have to, yeah, back out and back in real quickly. Hold up, let me do that. And then we're going to head right back in, and that should, there we go. Yep, there it goes. Now we got it. Yeah. So yeah, if you ever have trouble getting out of your party, just leave the squad, back out and back in, and you should be able to immediately leave. And see, we got 15 Erudite. Again, this is going to be useful. We will need that. But yeah, now that we've done that mission, we should be able to unlock bounties. Are we going to unlock bounties? Hey, Kanzu.
You pay me in red.
Oh, yep, there we go.
I pay you in silver.
And this mission here is we're going to take on here in the next episode, which is a personal favor. This is going to be the Saya's Vigil quest, and we'll take that on. But as you guys can see, we've unlocked the daily bounties for the daytime. And as you can see, they get progressively difficult down here. And they get more different stuff on the reward section. We will be coming to do these because I want to grind for the blueprints in here and some of the mods. But we're also going to look to get one of the Warframes in here, which is Revenant and Gara's parts. As you can see, Gara Neuroptics and Revenant systems. We're going to need those for the Gara frame and Revenant frames here in the Plains of Eidolon. But that's pretty much the Plains of Eidolon in a nutshell.
You come back again soon.
And if we go back to our ship now, as you guys can see, if we go to the Earth place, we have unlocked a mission that leads to the Mars Junction. And we can do this mission here as well. I don't think we'll be able to do these. We might be able to do Koba, but I do know that these are locked behind progression. I don't think you'll be able to do these free missions here, but we will be able to do these missions here. But yeah, as you can see, you can enter the Plains of Eidolon at any time now, just from the map itself, or you can go to the Cetus and enter from there at first. And yeah, I would show you nighttime, but we are not ready for that. We'll get to that in a future episode. But first things first, we need to progress through and complete these quests and do these stuff so we can get to Mercury. As you guys can see, we have to get to Mercury past Venus and do the Once Awake quest to get to Mars. But yeah, that's pretty much the future. Before we move on, though, I do want to show the new players what relays also for, because that's also very important in the game. So while we're taking a tour, let's take a tour of a relay real quick. I'll see you guys there. Alrighty then, welcome to the relay. Once you basically enter through the little cutscene that leads you into this place, how's our frames looking? We're back at 100 and above 100 frames. It's nice. You basically enter the relays. Now relays are basically where you're going to find a few important things. One, this is where you find the faction system. Basically, Warframe has a faction system where there are 6 factions and you get to choose which one you follow. Each faction has an ally and an enemy. If you build reputation in one faction, its ally will also build reputation, but the enemy of that faction will basically lose reputation. You'll get negative reputation, which you will have to earn back if you do decide to join their side instead. So for instance, if I come in here, you can see we're in Steel Meridian. Now on PS4 I chose Steel Meridian. I just kind of chose it out of a whim. I didn't really make my choice important, but you can see it is mastery locked to Master Rank 3. So you can't really do anything, but basically you would come in here after Mastering 3, talk to this person, and decide which one you want to join. And if you join them, you'll basically earn reputation for the, just like the Plains, you'll earn reputation by doing stuff for them, or playing under that banner. And you can use that to rank up, buy items and blueprints specific to that faction. And again, their ally will also rank up too. So if you choose Steel Meridian, I believe its ally is the Red Veil, which is another faction. So if you choose Steel Meridian, you're allied with the Red Veil, so both the Red Veil and Steel Meridian will go up in reputation. But there are enemies to the Perkins sequence and New Loka, I think, if I remember correctly, and those will go down. Because even though Steel Meridian is only enemy to one faction, you're also allied with the Red Veil. So the Red Veil also has an enemy, and basically you'll be good with 2 and down with 2. And then there'll be 2 that are neutral because there's 6 in total. Whoever you're not enemies or allies with, they'll basically just stay neutral and they won't lose any reputation at all. So there is the Steel Meridian. You also have Cephalon Suda, which again, I had to be Master Rank 3 to talk. This is Cephalon Suda, which is really nice. I actually kind of like her. She's one of my favorite Cephalons. You come over here and you have the Arbiters of Hexus, which are another faction you can choose. And of course, we need to move across the way here real quick. You come over here and you have New Loka, as you can see by the banner there. And also you have the Perkins sequence. And then finally, last but not least, the ally to the Still Meridian, the Red Veil. Again, you have to be Master Rank 3 to do any of this stuff, but it's definitely worthwhile to choose one of these, as they do have unique rewards that you can only get from them, as well as stuff that you might give you an advantage. It's basically player preference. There is no right choice here. It's basically whatever items they're selling, if that's what interests you, if the stuff that they're selling interests you, that's the one you choose, and basically you do that. If you have a friend who chooses another one, he can actually trade the stuff with you. So if you're kind of do some under the table black marketing, you can actually have a friend choose one, another friend choose another, and then you choose another, and you guys both trade off the rewards for each of their prospective factions and their allies. And so you guys can have access to everything. Or you can try. It is possible to do more than one faction at the same time. It is possible, but it's a hell of a grind, and I would not recommend it if you're a new player, because it is a hell of a grind to do so. So I would not recommend that. Now, I don't remember if it's this relay, but there is... I think it's this relay. This relay does look different to me, but... it might... Yeah, I think this might not be it, but I'll have to figure that out, because this is supposed to be the Earth Strata relay. This is definitely not what I remember it as. There's something called Cephalon Samaris, and I don't remember how to get up there now, because this is not how I remember it, which is interesting. But you can basically do Cat Kiosk. We'll get to that later. That's another stuff that you'll get to. Don't have to worry about that right now, because you have to earn primes in order to even do any of that stuff, which I'll get to primes later. But yeah, that's pretty much the relays in general. Certain relays do have certain bonuses, like the Maru's Bazaar relay you can trade in, and then I don't know if it's this one or the next one, but this used to be this one, if I remember. At least on PlayStation 4 it used to be this one, where you can talk to Cephalon Samaris and do some of his stuff, which is something interesting that we'll get to later once I find him. But that's pretty much relays in general. You can trade in certain ones. Certain ones have access to certain things, but basically they're just faction centers for you to choose your faction and hang out with other Tenno of, the same suit. Anyway, that's pretty much the relays, and we'll get to that later on. So we're going to leave the relay and go back to our ship. Alright, before we end this off, I do want to do a mission before we end this episode off. So we're going to go to this one and do the mobile defense in Eurasia. I don't want to just end it on a little tour. We kind of just turned this episode into a newbie tour of the game, which I'm sorry. I did not mean that to happen, but it just kind of got turned into like an explanation video. So I do want to leave you guys with some gameplay. So we're going to go ahead and do this mission, and in the next episode we'll continue on with our actual gameplay. I apologize for that. I didn't mean to turn this into a how-to guide, but it did kind of turn into that. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, fucking frame rate! Oh, jeez.
Get me in and get ready to defend.
Son of a frame rate, that was like a... Oof. That was some oof there. Alright. Mobile defense. Pretty easy. Ooh, need a charge. I think we already got one. Somebody's using their stuff. Excuse me. We're gonna kill this guy. Basically, we gotta protect this this mobile defense item here. We're just gonna protect this and move to the next objective. Boink! Nice. Die, 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 die. Die!
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Yes, that's what we're doing. Get some of this. We're gonna need that affinity. Whoop. There we go. Kill these guys. There we go. We should be done sooner or later. Ooh, rank up.
Move on.
As you guys can see, I have a little drone above my head. By the way, that's new. I forgot to mention that.
Find one and patch me in.
That drone above my head is called a sentinel, and basically they follow you around. And since there's multiple sentinels, each do a different thing. Some are for stealth, some are for protection, others are for attacking, and so forth. There's different variants. Basically, pick the one that you use. I use the Helios one later on because I do love lore and I like scanning things and learning about them.
Security force heading your way.
Did you guys pick it up?
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend.
Get out of here. Don't think they picked it up, guys. You guys know what you're doing? What do they waypoint? Let's see what they waypointed and why they waypointed. I don't know what they're doing here. Oh, I see. I see what they've been doing. This is a special tile piece for the tile set here on Earth. You have to have the thing to do it, but I don't think I have. Yeah, requires apothec, and I don't have one. So at least they tried to market for us. That was nice of them.
I'm in, Tenno.
I'm not.
Will take a moment.
Hold on. I'm getting there. So yeah, that's something that I will get to later too, because I don't have an apothec to put on there. So, ooh, look at that. We slid on it. That's so badass. Oh, I got stuck. Oop, there we go. Took my hand out the mouse for a second because I didn't. All right, let's go up here. I love the movement in this game. It's one of my favorite movement systems I think I've had
Still
ever.
working on it. Continue to defend.
There we go. Kill you. Get out of here. You ain't going to kill me, Organ Shatter. Do we have one of those? It might be new. I think it's new. That's going to be useful for melee. Wait, Organ Shatter. Is that... Can't remember if that's melee. I think that's melee. It's critical. Definitely a critical mod.
Terminal hacked.
All right, moving on to the next. Oh, I was going to pick it up. All right, moving to the next terminal. Drive-by. Whoop! Exalted Blade level 1. About time.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Boink. Kill some enemies. That thing has some range still. As you level up, it gets even wider and more powerful. There we go. Kill you. I love doing the slide by melees. It's so fun. It's so satisfying. Yes. Come on. Woo! Oh, it's so good. This game is so fun. With a movement system like this, how could you ever be bored? You just don't know how to play. I think that people think this game can get boring. It's like, how? You can move like a freaking ninja, like all over the place. Slice people's heads off as you literally zip on by. It's amazing. How do you get bored with that? Will anything please you? No, not to mock though. I do understand that it is a very particular niche game meant for certain people. It's fine if you don't find it fun. It just depends on the person. I'm just being silly. I just want to make that clear. Kubro Den, we'll be coming for you soon. Might as well just try. I don't know if you can earn a Kubro egg early on, but we're gonna try for sure. There we go.
Another job well executed.
All right, rank 20, 24, 28, 20. Exalted Blade's almost maxed, which is nice. We got Heated Charge, Blunderbuss, Organ Shatter. Nice. I already have Pressure Point, and I already have, I think, Heated Charge, I think. Maybe, but, yeah. Of course, this guy did most of the damage because he's, yeah. You can tell he's got stuff. Alright, we're gonna do that. Alrighty then. That should be that. Let's see how close we are. This white bar here is our master rank. As soon as that fills up, we should get another master rank test and unlock the ability to choose a faction. Which will be nice! Which will be nice. I've been told... Aha! Yeah, I was just about to say, I've been told that they bring out some new Warframes for primes from the vault. So basically, before we end this episode, I do want to talk real quick about the primes in general, because I spoke about them before. Primes are basically better versions of Warframes you already have. There's Wukong, and there's Wukong Prime. Wukong Prime obviously being the better of the two. This Prime Access is basically new stuff that enters the game that hasn't been in the game before. Prime Vault Access basically is stuff that's already been out, but just got pulled out. The way primes work is only a certain variety of primes are in the game at any given time. Every so often, they put those primes in what's called the vault, meaning they are not accessible in the game anymore. As they put some primes in the vault, other primes get pulled back out of the vault, and basically it rotates whatever weapons you're able to collect. Right now, you can get, looks like Rhino Prime, and is that Nyx Prime? No, I don't want to do that. Hold up. Get out of here. I forgot it's not PS4. You can't just. Yeah. Okay. See, I think it's I think that's I definitely know that's Rhino Prime. But yeah, basically Prime weapons, Prime Warframes come out of the vault, and it gives you a chance to earn them. When they're out of the vault, you can earn them legitly. Basically, the relics you're used to earning will now have new parts in them, and basically whatever's been vaulted gets removed from the relics, and whatever's been unvaulted gets put in the relics, and you can earn them. You can also buy them, of course, but earning them is more fun because you get the legit feeling of.
Were you visualizing a bloody battle?
I will end you.
Too.
How dare you interrupt me? But yeah, no. But yeah, basically, relics, farm for them, earn the Warframes legitly is way more fun because you get to have the pride of knowing that you did it legitly instead of spending money. If you don't have to spend money, don't. If you're just doing it to give DE money, if you want to support the game and stuff, that's one thing. But don't just buy stuff because you're lazy. Try to actually earn it in the game. It's a lot more fun that way if you earn stuff. And you have more pride when you use that item and you see it's finally built and you get to use it for the first time knowing that you worked hard to get that thing. And it's way more satisfying to do that. But yeah, that's pretty much that. So yeah, I'm going to end that episode of Warframe here. Apologize I didn't get too much. I kind of turned this into a how-to guide for some reason. I just know that a lot of new players come to Warframe all the time, and they're always very confused, and for some reason I just felt the need to explain the things that I've been pointing out, and I apologize if I do that in the future. It's just my nature. I like to help people. So yeah, we'll definitely get some more gameplay in the next episode. I apologize. We're probably going to check out Venus and try to get to Mercury and also grind for Rhino. Our first Warframe we get to grind for is Rhino, and I cannot wait to do that for you guys. We're going to do that and build him, and it's going to be awesome. Also, I do want to start a series, a sub-series on the channel as well because I just started up a clan, and I can't wait to start doing the clan dojo build. As you guys know, I've been doing a dojo build, and I can't wait to start doing that with you guys. I would like to live stream it so you guys can watch the construction of the dojo and maybe even be a part of that construction. It'd be awesome. Without further ado, though, I'm going to end it here. I've rambled on too much already. I apologize. But yeah, we're going to end it here. I will see you guys in the next episode. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and turn on some notifications. And don't forget to like the video and leave a comment below. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.